This is the most unique type of ornamental houseplant. It can easily replicate itself asexually, which means if you have any part of this plant like stem or leaf or plantlet, you can easily multiply them in millions. This plant is having broad and fleshy leaves. That's why it comes in succulent variety of plants, and these fleshy leaves having spoon-shaped spurs, which is also known as notch. And from every notch, it reproduces itself by producing baby plantlets. Just because of this property, it named as mother of thousands. And some of you may also know this plant with other names like devil's backbone or alligator plant. Mother of thousands is closely related to Kalanchoe blossfeldiana. Some of you might pronounce it as Kalanchoe. Hence for that, their scientific name is Kalanchoe lativirens. And please don't get confused with the Kalanchoe digramantiana. Kalanchoe lativirens is the hybrid of Kalanchoe digramantiana and Kalanchoe laxiflora. So basically, Kalanchoe digramantiana is the parent of Kalanchoe lativirens. These leaves having the property of storing water, that's why they can easily thrive in rocky soil and dry places. So for that reason, you don't need to worry about growing them in your place. If you are trying to propagate them indoor, then I would suggest you from my personal experience to avoid coco peat as a growing medium, because they somehow seize the growth of the plantlets. Maybe because they retain lots of moisture for very long time. I myself have multiplied them in a huge number, but I haven't got a good result from coco peat as a growing medium. But very appreciating part of this plant is that you can grow them in any container and keep them in every corner of your house, which receives bright sunlight. They don't require extra care for their growth. You just need to be careful with the watering as they are succulent. If these plantlets are kept outside in full sunlight, they blooms very beautifully. But in case of indoor, they actually rarely blooms. And if you are a foliage lover, then flowers of this plant will be insignificant for you. Foliage of this plant are so stunning that you won't get your eyes off from them. Let me have you a closer look of one of these leaves. This leaf is having babies, and these babies are also having babies. So basically, this leaf is a grandmother now. So for propagating them, what you need is these baby plantlets. And to having them, you just need to gently separate them from their mother plant. Once you have weaned them off from their mother, now you have to poke them in soil. To fixing them into the soil, you need a container with good drainage holes. And for poking them into the soil, you don't need to be bothered about specific soil type. But you may have to avoid coco peat for growing them. After fixing them in soil, you just need to soak their roots with water and keep them in shade. That's all you need to do to grow them in bunches. I hope this will help you to grow your own garden filled with mother of thousands. Happy gardening!